Assalamu alaikum to everyone. Have you ever felt a shift deep inside you, like you're seeing the world differently? Maybe you've become more conscious of your actions, your faith, or your connection with Allah. You notice yourself questioning things more, making better choices, and feeling drawn toward a more meaningful life. If this sounds familiar, know that you're not alone. Many people experience this kind of spiritual awakening. The truth is, every believer has the potential to grow closer to Allah. It doesn't happen randomly or because someone is chosen. It happens because of sincere effort, self-reflection, and a deep desire to seek Allah's guidance. If you've been feeling different lately, like something inside you is changing, then you might be experiencing a spiritual transformation. In this video, we'll talk about 7 powerful signs that show you're on the path of spiritual growth. If any of these signs resonate with you, embrace them. They are a gift and a reminder that you're moving toward Allah's guidance and inner peace. Number 1, your sense of right and wrong becomes sharper. Have you ever been in a situation where something just felt off? Maybe you were having a conversation, and suddenly your gut told you, this isn't right. Or perhaps you caught yourself about to say something wrong and stopped mid-sentence, realizing it wasn't the right thing to say. This is your inner guidance becoming stronger. It's like a spiritual radar that alerts you when something doesn't align with your values. You start noticing things you didn't before. How certain conversations drain your energy, how some habits don't sit well with your conscience, or how certain environments pull you away from your faith. The reason for this shift? You're becoming more spiritually aware. Your heart is becoming more sensitive to what pleases and displeases Allah. And as you grow, you begin stepping away from distractions, superficial conversations, and toxic influences. You're not as easily swayed by the opinions of others because you've started to prioritize what truly matters, pleasing Allah over pleasing people. On the day of judgment, no one else will answer for your choices, only you will. And that realization is what makes you more mindful of your actions and decisions. Number 2, you let go of toxic relationships. As you grow spiritually, you start noticing something. Not everyone in your life is meant to stay. Maybe there's a friend who constantly pulls you into drama or someone whose negativity drains your energy. You may have overlooked it before, but now you see it clearly. This relationship isn't helping you grow. Instead, it's weighing you down. Letting go isn't always easy. But one day, you find yourself asking, why am I holding on to this? And when you finally choose to walk away, you feel lighter, more at peace, and more in control of your life. Islam teaches us to choose our companions wisely. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, a person is on the way of his close friend, so look at whom you befriend. Sunan Abu Dawud, it's not about cutting people off for no reason. It's about surrounding yourself with people who help you stay firm in your faith, who remind you of Allah, and who bring out the best in you. Sometimes, the best thing you can do for your peace is to walk away from those who disturb it. Number 3, you begin questioning your old beliefs and habits. Have you ever stopped and thought, why do I do this? Why do I believe this? You start questioning the things you once accepted without a second thought. Maybe you realize that chasing material success doesn't bring true happiness. Maybe you begin to care less about what people think and more about what Allah thinks. Your heart starts shifting toward what truly matters, your faith, your peace, and your connection with Allah. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, wealth is not measured by how much you have, but by how content you are. Sahih Muslim, true wealth is contentment. And as you detach from materialism, you begin finding joy in the simple things, a peaceful heart, meaningful relationships, and a life centered around faith. Number 5, you value time more than ever. Have you ever looked back at your day and thought, where did the time go? Before, you may have wasted hours scrolling social media, watching random videos, or engaging in meaningless distractions. But now you see time as a gift from Allah, a resource that should be used wisely. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, there are 2 blessings which many people waste, health and free time. Sahih al-Bukhari, instead of wasting time, you start using it intentionally for prayer, self-improvement, family, and doing good. You begin to realize that how you spend your time shapes your life and your afterlife. Number 6, you feel more at peace with the present moment. You stop stressing so much about the future or regretting the past. Instead, you focus on what matters, the present moment. You start trusting that Allah is in control and that everything happens for a reason. You let go of unnecessary worries and embrace where you are, knowing that as long as you do your best, Allah will take care of the rest. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, live for the present moment, for the future is uncertain and the past is gone. When you live fully in the present, you experience a deep sense of peace, knowing that Allah's plan is always unfolding perfectly. Number 7, you no longer seek approval from others. There was a time when you cared too much about what people thought of you. But now you feel a shift, you care less about impressing people and more about pleasing Allah. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, when Allah loves a servant, he calls Jibril and says, I love so-and-so, so love him. Sahih al-Bukhari, when you seek Allah's approval instead of people's, you feel free. You stop living for validation and start living for purpose.